On a beautiful island off Africa's eastern coast, two young explorers are on a very special adventure around Madagascar. It's a wild voyage of discovery, with plenty of interesting characters to meet along the way. Their journey takes them to some of the most amazing places on our beautiful planet, with the promise of fun, mystery and excitement at every turn. Join Melua and her brother Luca on their Madagascar Kids Safari.
Kids Safari!
It's another beautiful day in Madagascar. The air is fresh with excitement, and a new adventure is on the horizon. Today, Luca and Melua board a boat that will take them to a very special location to find some very special creatures. Hiding in the scrub are some of Madagascar's cutest critters. These are tenrecs, also known as lesser Madagascan hedgehogs. Their delicate underbellies are covered in a thin layer of soft fur, while the top of their bodies are covered with thousands of tiny spikes. When they aren't foraging for delicious insects, they spend most of their time curled up in their burrows.
We found a whole family of tenrecs. We were really fortunate.
Tenrecs live together in small family groups. They may be spotted sniffing around during the day, but they are most active at night. And these guys are getting a little tired. Time for a nap. Luca and Melua will have to come back later to get a better look.
Tenrecs are small, stout mammals that are native to Madagascar. The hard, sharp spines on their backs helped keep them safe from predators. Baby tenrecs aren't born with spines, but within a few days they will begin to sprout. Tenrecs love to dig about for tasty worms, grubs, and insects. The juiciest ones hide deep in the rich soils of the forests. While they're digging, tenrecs give themselves a sand bath. This helps keep their spines clean and gets rid of dead skin cells.
The sun is setting, but the adventure is not over yet. Luca and Melua grab their torches and head back into the forest.
I was excited to explore the forest at night.
The first thing they find is the foraging tenrec family.
I couldn't believe these tenrecs could even climb trees.
Time to leave the tenrecs to forage. Melua and Luca have a very special creature they're on the lookout for. And it's one that's perhaps a little more unusual than the rest.
When I first saw the eye, I must admit it was a little bit creepy.
These oddballs only come out at night, so people don't see them all that often.
The eye was scary and beautiful all at the same time.
With its unusual looks and strange behavior, it's no wonder the eye was voted one of the world's weirdest creatures.
The eye had incredibly sharp teeth. It bit through a coconut in no time.
With the delicious, nutritious flesh and hydrating water waiting inside, nothing will stop the sharp teeth and prying fingers of this hungry primate. Using his teeth, he makes a perfect hole to access the inside of the fruit.
He had these long fingers he used to eat and drink coconut.
The shell and husk of the coconut is really thick, so the eye needs to use its long finger to pull out the water and whatever pieces he can get his paws on. But the coconut flesh is really slippery, so he has to poke about a lot to scoop what he can into his mouth. It's hard work, but the delicious reward is worth all the effort. Besides, he quite literally has all night to feast on his prize. Hanging on is getting tiring, so he minimizes his efforts by perching on top of the coconut. This way, he gets all the access he needs through his perfect little feeding hole.
Let's check our fact file.
Because eye-eyes are nocturnal, they need to be able to navigate through the branches to find food without any light. It may be hard for us, but the eye-eye's giant orange eyes are perfectly designed for the dark. This one may be munching on a coconut, but they also like to eat nectar, fungi, and even insects. To catch insects, they tap on the bark of trees to lure the critters out. Once the insect comes out, it's feasting time.
Join Melua and Luca on their next exciting kids safari adventure. Luca and Melua leave the tropical island of Madagascar and head off to South Africa. The country of South Africa is a land filled with ancient cultures and incredible wildlife of all shapes and sizes. Here, two young explorers are on a very special adventure. Melua and her brother Luca are on a wild voyage of discovery, with plenty of interesting characters to meet along the way. Their journey takes them to some of the most amazing places on our beautiful planet, with the promise of fun, mystery and excitement at every turn. Join Melua and Luca on their South African Kids Safari. The warm, humid coastline of St Lucia in South Africa is blanketed with vibrant green forests and is teeming with life.
Come on, Luca, hurry up.
Our two young explorers can't wait to embark on their next adventure. In no time, the first curious creature crosses their path. A Simango monkey.
Monkeys! Smangos!
Simangos are endemic to South Africa. That means they can only be found here.
This was the first time we saw a Simango monkey, and we even saw a blonde one.
Simango monkeys are really endangered.
Let's check our fact file.
Because Simango monkeys only live in a few coastal forests in South Africa, they are in danger of becoming extinct. Because their homes are being destroyed by people cutting down all the trees. These monkeys like to live together in the treetops, searching for tasty fruits, flowers, or insects. They won't say no to the occasional tick or flea hiding in their friend's fur either. This helps keep their coats nice and clean, and grooming maintains the strong bonds between troop members.
Our explorers march on. What will they find next? Bushbuck. These elegant individuals are easy to spot with their big ears and shaggy spotted coats. This is a female. We can tell because she has no horns.
I saw a huge male bushbuck.
The male bushbuck have beautiful twisted horns that are very sharp. Another way to identify them is by their little white socks and a white band around the front of their necks.
Bushbucks were very cool. They looked just like Bambi.
But they are also very shy. If you get too close, they might just disappear.
Bushbucks are browsers. That means they eat mostly leaves. They can be very fussy, but if times are tough, they'll eat grass too. Bushbuck like to live alone and will only come together when it's time to find a mate. Males will knock horns to try win the females over. This is called rutting.
Let's see what else Luca and Melua can find. What is this curious creature?
Look, duiker.
It's a red forest duiker.
The duiker's got little horns.
They are smaller than most other antelope that live around these parts.
I tried to creep up close to the duiker to get a better look.
Red forest duikers only stand about 40 centimeters off the ground and weigh as little as 12 kilograms. They live in forests because that is where their favorite food is. Freshly dropped leaves, flowers, and fruit. Their red color helps them blend in with the tree trunks and forest floor. This helps them keep safe from predators, but also from each other. Red duikers like to live alone.
The adventure continues. These coastal forests are bursting with life.
Look! Vervet monkeys!
Monkeys!
This troop of vervet monkeys makes sure they always get the tastiest fruit on the treetops. These masked primates are easy to spot with their grizzly grey coats and black faces. They scamper about the coast, socializing and searching for treats.
Vervet monkeys are a part of the long-tailed monkey family, making them master navigators of the treetops. They are incredibly sociable animals and move around in troops of up to 50 individuals. Vervets communicate using hand and face gestures and bond by grooming ticks and fleas out of each other's fur. while the mommy monkeys take care of the many mischievous babies. The dominant male is always on the lookout for any threats that may harm his troop.
It's been a successful day exploring the eastern coastal forests of South Africa. Join Melua and Luca on their next exciting kids safari adventure.